better of him, but Quadru will tidy up. McKenna won't reach it, McFadden will. Birmingham try to break forward, Fahey is to his left, McFadden goes alone, then lays it off to Fahey, who's now cutting in field with a long-range effort, goes towards goal and sends it wide of Andy Lonergan's post, who I think had it covered, as Lonergan sprawled away to his left-hand side, just anxiously watching it. It was a good break from McFadden, laying it into Fahey, who was always going to try and take it on his own. He was being closely watched and he was being closed down as well by Billy Jones. Long, but can't pick out a teammate. Sean Ledger heads it away. Larson will try and cross. I think it took a deflection. Bowyer tries to reach it. Lonergan comes and claims he's missed it. Gary O'Connor with an open net, but it's headed away by Billy Jones, who was back there on the line. And Birmingham try and keep the move alive, but Preston was struggling there when Lonergan was beaten to it by Lee Bowyer. And well, Gary O'Connor couldn't turn in the loose ball, saved by Billy Jones. It's ourselves back into play. 20 minutes is on the clock. It's still 0-0 here at St Andrews in a crucial game that both sides need to win, as Mellor goes down in the box looking to the referee for a penalty, and we'll have to look at that at the replay. Mellor certainly thought he was being held by Jaidi as he tries to go through, and he instantly looked round for the goalkeeper as Mellor was maybe just caught there, just a little tug on his shirt. The referee not having any of it. Back again, and he'll try again to link up with Bowyer. O'Connor tries to reach it this time, but McKenna does his job, and now it's Wallace on the charge now for Preston. He's got Mellor in front of him, who's pointing down the line for where he wants it. Mellor just puts his foot on the ball, then comes back in field for McKenna, who spots Mellor on the left-hand side. Now Mellor needs to deliver in towards the box. Oh, he goes for goal himself. It hits the post, and Sedgwick has put it in the side netting. Dreadful miss initially from Sedgwick as the ball fell to him, but it was Mellor's cross-come shot in towards the box that hit the bar. It evaded everyone. Mellor cutting in on his right-hand side, crossing what turned into be a fantastic ball, and there's Sedgwick from inside the 6-yard box, and well, he was unable to find the target. In fact, all he could do was hit the side netting. A real let-off there for Birmingham at the back, and St Andrews waits. It's McKenna who crosses in towards the box. Mawene goes down. Williamson tries to head it back in. Mawene gets his head to it. Williamson tries to reach it. Was there handball against Lee Bowyer? Yes, there was. He certainly used his arm, and he was trying to protest his innocence, but he can't really argue the toss there. Preston take the free kick quickly. It's with Sedgwick on the right-hand side. Crosses it in towards the far post. Mawene gets his head to it. It's still loose inside the penalty area. Mawene is trying to reach it. He might fall for Wallace, who fires over the bar, and it will be another chance that goes begging for Preston. But there was a real scramble inside the 18-yard box. Mawene with the chance, and well, the referee had a lot of sorting out to do, but Wallace in the end is the man who blazes the ball well over the bar. And what happened there? Preston with a free kick midway inside the Birmingham half. It's taken short. Wallace to McKenna, who overlaps on the right-hand side. Now crosses a ball in. There's the header! Oh, and it's sent wide by Sean St Ledger. A terrific opportunity. A glorious chance for Sean St Ledger, the Aston Villa fan who would have loved a goal against Birmingham City. And it's a miss that he will live over and over again from just inside the 6-yard box. McKenna lofted the ball in. He got a terrific contact to it, and somehow he just sent it past the post. That was a great chance. And maybe poignantly, it looks as if Chris Brown is getting himself ready to come on for Preston shortly. St Ledger has just caught in the face, but he's quickly back up on his feet. He has to be too, because it's McFadden crossing the ball in from the right-hand side. There goes the header, and it's Fahey who scored for Birmingham City in what could be a goal that earns them in the Premier League next season. For Preston North End, it could be the end of any playoff chances. Keith Fahey gets his third goal of the season, and it could spell the end for Preston North End this season in their hopes of reaching the playoffs. Birmingham City 1, Preston North End 0. The goal against the run of play, but it's so important for the home side, who sense the Premier League is only 32 minutes away now. Steve Cowell, disappointment.
Yeah, Taylor 2 headers and Nick Sedge's missed header and he put it in. Sean Ledger's missed header, and but Chris Sedgwick's going to be really disappointed because he lost his man, didn't he? And he ghosted him, but like you said, you hit the nail on the head, Jonathan. That's against run of play. Preston don't deserve that. They've been absolutely fantastic, and they'll come back.
And well, they could seal a place back in the Premier League here this afternoon, and that will be disaster for Preston if they were to extend their lead with the last half an hour. But Cameron Jerome is tackled and won't be able to get the chance. Lee Williamson is caught by Lee Bowyer now. The two go head to head. The referee is got a bit of sorting out to do. Lee Bowyer has already been booked, incidentally. Lee Williamson is shown a straight red card, as is Lee Bowyer. The two shown red for the challenge, which was off the ball, and both teams are going to go down to 10. I have to say, I didn't see how that incident started. All I saw was the two players going head to head at the end, but they're now going to walk off the field together. The referee brandishing two red cards. Bowyer was already booked anyway, and they're trudging off down the tunnel together. And in the last half an hour, both these two teams are going to be down to 10 men. Here's the replay. It was a challenge which Williamson won the ball on. Then he was just shoved, it looked like, by Bowyer. The two of them fall to the ground and have a little bit of a wrestling match. Bowyer has got hold of his shirt, and well, I'm not entirely sure what Williamson has done wrong. Bowyer's still got hold of his shirt. The two come head to head, and then the red cards are shown. Nolan brings it down. Sean St Ledger, who missed a glorious chance with the goal game at 0-0 from a header, tries to play it forward. Jahidi heads it away, only as far as Wallace. McKenna now runs further forward. McKenna from a long way out. What a goal! What a fabulous goal from Paul McKenna. From nothing, McKenna with a half volley sends a bullet past Mike Taylor to give Preston hope in the final 22 minutes. And all the Preston fans who've made the trip here to St Andrews are on their feet. And can Preston turn it around and keep those playoff ambitions alive? It's Birmingham City 1, Preston North End 1, and Paul McKenna has scored a stunning goal that could be so important come the end of the season.
What a magnificent strike by Paul McKenna, and it just brings tears to your eyes because
it's the corner kick that's come in. It's headed away by Sedgwick. Back as far as the corner kick taker McFadden, who delivers in left-footed. It's cleared away by Mwene, only as far as Quadru. And the goalkeeper is able to gather it. And Lonergan does his job well, as Quadru just runs back to his defensive position, gets his head to it. He won't find Phillips though, and Nolan will have to be careful because Kevin Phillips is watching him, and his clearance has gone straight to McFadden on the right hand side now. McFadden trying to come in field. He leaves it to Damien Johnson. The cross comes in. Cameron Jerome with the header. Birmingham City, the goal won't count, it's offside. The goal is ruled out. Many of the Birmingham fans are on their feet, some are even on the field of play, but the offside flag is up. Cameron Jerome's goal won't count, and well, there's a fan on the pitch, but that's not going to help anyone, and he's going to be tackled by Cameron Jerome, who brings the fan down. Mellor smashes the ball against him too, and now he's got to try and get back on the field of play. What an idiot. What an idiot. It's cleared though only as far as Quadru for Birmingham City. Tries to spread out towards the left hand side. It's got behind Jones. Traore crosses the ball in, but it's evaded everyone. It'll fall to McFadden on the right hand side. He can cross back in towards the box. Cameron Jerome misses the connection on the back stick, and it goes wide, and it'll be a goal kick. And Preston just again affording a few chances they have got to be careful with, because Cameron Jerome isn't going to miss too many more, is he?
No, he's not, and just that stupid behaviour about fans just killed the game a bit. And but Simon Whaley's come on, and he's playing behind the front too, like a...
Now it's really starting to get to the fans, but the players are still giving it a good go as a cross comes in from McFadden over on the far side. Fahey, the Birmingham goal scorer, manages to meet it. He's trying to come back in field and looks for a long range effort, goes over the bar from Fahey. It was really moving from Keith Fahey, who scored with a header from a McFadden delivery to put them ahead, and he came close to putting them ahead a second time, this time with a long-range effort.
Decent effort, wasn't it? He just lifted it at the last minute, thankfully, and
as he gets ready, he plays it short to Fahey. Now Troy will try and cross deep in towards the far post. Phillips gets there. Cameron Jerome surely won't miss this time. Well, he has somehow. The flag was up anyway, so it wouldn't have counted, but he blazed it over. Some of the fans hadn't realised that there was a flag up, but well, Preston are really living life on the edge at the moment, and the flag would have ruled that one out, and it would have been a close call, but he put it over the bar anyway. Monaghan with the goal kick for Preston as we enter the final 10 minutes. Trying to play it forward. It was blocked though by Cameron Jerome. Simon Whaley's running infield. McFadden gets away from him and McKenna. McFadden's a long way out, gets away from Mawene this time. McFadden, good save by Lonergan, down to his left-hand side, keeping it out. And he will bowl it out for Wallace now on the right-hand side, who was calling for it. And now Billy Jones is just running forward. Wallace plays it into the feet of Brown. Brown just... Preston. 1A for Mellor. Now Wallace. 5 minutes left of normal time. Wallace looking for Mellor, who tries to get a ball in towards the box. There's Brown. It's saved by the goalkeeper as Brown slides in. Jaidi missed it. Brown went sliding in, and time is fast running out. It's Wallace for Preston, trying to play it forward for Whaley. He was caught there by Jaidi, who really went in hard on his hip, and a yellow card is shown. And well, that was a nasty challenge from Jaidi. He's already caught Mellor with a bad one, and that was another horrendous looking challenge on Whaley.
He'd be lucky to get up from that, Will Simon. That was a horrendous challenge. He went straight through him, and the poor lad's just come on. He's absolute agony over there, and it's not the wind out of him, but it's what a great position now. A free kick, Ross Wallace special.
It's probably a little bit further out than Ross Wallace will have liked. It's what, 35 yards, 40 maybe. It's very central, but it's well within Ross Wallace's range. The coaching staff and Alan Irvine are trying to get some instructions to Wallace and McKenna, who are stood over it. Birmingham have got 4 players in the wall. Here is Wallace. Wallace strikes it, hits the bar, he scored! Ross Wallace has scored with 90 seconds of normal time remaining, and Preston North End have turned the game around at St Andrews, and Ross Wallace has scored a sublime free kick to keep alive the playoff chances. And it's going to go to the final day against Queen's Park Rangers. Don't write Preston off yet. Ross Wallace has scored a wonder goal, and Preston are on the verge of a famous victory at St Andrews. It's Birmingham City 1, Preston North End 2.
Where's Ross Wallace going?
Has Ross Wallace been yellow carded? He must have been yellow carded for his celebration, which means he's off. So Preston are going to be down to 9 men. But let's look at the free kick again. Wonderful from Ross Wallace. It hit the inside of the bar and goes in. Unfortunately, he's been sent off on the screen here in St Andrews, and still Preston have got the ball. It's with Billy Jones. Quadru eventually clears it. Time is almost up, according to the clock here, and there goes the full-time whistle. Preston North End have got a fantastic victory here at St Andrews this afternoon. They've done everything that was asked of them. They did it the hard way when Birmingham City went ahead thanks to Keith Fahey's headed goal after James McFadden had delivered a good ball in towards the penalty area. But as the Premier League party was all set to kick off in earnest here at St Andrews, Preston struck back, and Paul McKenna scored a fabulous goal to pull Preston level with the best part of 20 minutes left in the game. Then it was nervous and it was full of tension until the final few minutes, when Preston were awarded a free kick for a nasty challenge on Jaidi from Jaidi on Ross Wallace, and well, Ross Wallace got back up on his feet and he took the free kick, and it went in off the post to put Preston ahead and to earn a vital 3 points that will set up such an exciting final day for Preston North End next weekend. A game full of drama, full of goals, full of tension, but Preston have done it. They have got the victory, and the Preston players go over to the travelling fans inside St Andrews to celebrate with them. And well, Steve Cowell, what an afternoon.
I'm lost for words, Jonathan. I think you've said it all for me, and I don't think I've been this emotional for a long time. And the players are over there with the fans. I mean, what an incredible moment, what an incredible game. And they had every setback you could think of. Yeah, a goal against a run of play, and a guy running on the pitch, and somebody running on attacking Paul McKenna. The injustice of the sending off, and they finished the game with 9 men. And to come here, you know, and to win 2-1 with 9 men, unbelievable.
Amazing scenes here at St Andrews. Fantastic result for Preston North End. Full-time score is Birmingham City 1, Preston North End 2.